Offense on both sides of the football, and now the team. Murray keeps it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do pop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Opted to run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run on 1st down. It's Norris. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Saints 7-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. The quick slant caught.
Murray's pass
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he's an in.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kyler Murray with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie us at 24. That time a 9-play drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
And 9 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going with the football.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Anderson on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints 19.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Murray going to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Murray Murray now running left off the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Murray now, third and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A 32-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Good for the Saints. First down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On play action, Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's corralled, but not before getting him inside the 35. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
At the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
Down right around the 25. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Touchdown, Saints! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
A point after, good by Groupie.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. them down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
Now Murray. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Now Murray again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 23-yard run. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Prater for the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
For Arizona.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down 34-31. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Hey, Mosley.
Throwing is Rattler. From the right side, going to be caught by Higbee. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. There again is Cooks, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
16 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
He's back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Now it's the Cardinals' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Murray.
He's got McBride.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
That's caught by Harrison, right side. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
To throw is Murray.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And the Cardinals
Murray to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for New Orleans, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.